People, what up, my people? I'm looking great today. So, we'll give people a couple minutes to come in. We're gonna get the space. Let's do the thing, shall we? Today we are going to do angel messages, collective, 18 and over, of course, and zodiac signs. Okay, so we're just gonna let people come in. In the meantime, hey girl, hey. All right, so let's cleanse the space to keep us safe. Alrighty. I haven't had my hair curly in a while, and it feels good. I'm not gonna lie. Not having like product in it and stuff, and it feels nice and light. All right, let's light a candle too, shall we? Let's light a candle. So I got this shirt from Shein, but it's like so bright. Thank you. But it's so bright, right? So I was like, when am I ever gonna wear this? Because if you know me, I don't really wear bright colors like that. However, it does it's given, you know? So I was like, duh, for the lives. I think that's actually why I got it, but I couldn't remember. All right. So let me... friendly reminders, schedules for the live readings are going to be a little wonky this month. I will try to do pre-recorded readings on the days that I'm not on live as much as I can. Okay. Let me write down some timestamps. So angel messages, blank, 18 and over, and zodiac. Also, if you haven't voted yet, please vote and see what you want the candle manifestation service to be focused on. Right now, prosperity is in the lead. I'm going to let that keep running for like a couple more days. But it does look like prosperity is in the lead right now. What else do I want to say? Candle service is going to be on December 23rd. I'm going to make an official post about it, but December 23rd, okay? Right before Christmas, let's manifest shit right before Christmas, right? It's also, I think, a new moon, so we're manifesting the new things that are coming in, cleansing out the things that are not. Yeah. Angel messages. I don't know what I want to use. I actually want to use the Zodiac 108 deck. Let's see what we have going on. 255, before I forget. 255. Angel messages for psychic Priscy in a bright ass shirt. What do we have going on for the collective, please? Speaking of closing things out and starting something new, that's exactly what this energy is about right now. Literally, first card, we're closing something out, and it's bringing change into our life, bringing something new, okay? I'm looking at the numerology as well, which is talking about major changes coming, things feeling a little chaotic, right? But it's guided. It's we're feeling pushed, we're feeling an urge to get this done, right? Definitely a new beginning coming in. It's like out with the old, in with the new over here, okay? It also talks about getting some type of like spiritual insight as well over here. So it looks like things are finally opening up for you, all right? I also, anytime I see the card with the pearl, I do a lot of reading, so then my cards will like bend after a while. So if you'll see me doing this, bending it the opposite way, that's why. So if you look at a pearl, how long does it take for a pearl to mature, right? So it looks like you've been waiting for an opportunity for quite some time, and it looks like now is the time for it to be brought to you, okay? And then I kind of just want to go into like crystals for a second too. We have a pearl, we have sapphire here. Sapphire has been known historically for bringing spiritual insight, connection to the other side, to the divine. Shasta, if you're watching Manifest, they talk about that a lot. So it talks about, see, big yes, right? So it talks about things coming into play where it's like things that were happening behind the scenes or in the spiritual world are coming into play in our physical world now too. Yeah. Later in the seasons, you'll see. And they talk about Sapphire like a lot. Yes. So, where does that... Why... I do feel like we've been avoiding change, though. I don't think you can avoid it anymore, and I think at this point you're at a place where you're embracing it. But there has been a lot of resistance, a lot of pushback, okay? This talks about fear-based thinking over here. And... it's kind of like, I'm scared of the change. I'm not interested because this could change everything, right? So for some of you, this would be in regards to a relationship. For others of you, in regards to work, home life, anything of that sort, right? This is a time where you're going to have to find balance in your life, right? And not only find balance, but also pick your battles, okay? It's like we can't get upset about every little thing, because not every little thing is meant to come with us in the next journey, okay? Especially for those of you in a relationship or that were in a relationship or partnership, doesn't matter, situationship, whatever. They weren't meant to come with you, okay, in this journey. And it looks like within the next few weeks, let's go into it and see what's happening in the next few weeks. I'm moving on, right? It looks like you're going to be finding some type of stability. There's a lot of self-resilience or reliance. You're going to have to rely on yourself a lot here. But this is like not being afraid to fly solo on things, okay? This is being competent in yourself, or knowing that you're competent and knowing that you are sharp and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Okay. And this is like, I have looked within myself and I know what I'm capable of. Okay. And I know I can do this. I'm not afraid. That's where this is coming from. I also keep seeing a lot of yellows, and the yellows to me is talking about your solar plexus chakra, right? And speaking of the yellows, right? The solar plexus chakra talks about your confidence. Okay. It's about having courage, about having confidence and taking the next chapter in your life to put in the work, knowing that you can put the work in, knowing that you can do the things. I can do all the things, knowing that you will accomplish what it is that you want, right? Okay, so in summary, for the angel messages, we have chapters closing out, new beginnings. We have a realization that we can do it. We're bad all by ourselves, okay? And it's time. And also an acknowledgement of knowing about the people who can't come with us, okay? So that is going to be your angel messages, my lovely people. I need a name for this tribe. I gotta think of something. We are a tribe, but I gotta think of something. So we're going to do 18 and over with Psychic Priscy. 8:30. Let's see what we have going on for 18 and over. Let's start with these cards, and then we'll head over to the sexy deck. I'm hearing not the right lyrics, because it never is during my lives. It's my boobs are like, I'm just gonna improvise because I forget the words. It's I want to say Megan Trainor. My butt is like, whoa. My thing is like, whoa. My boobs are like, whoa. So basically, we're feeling ourselves, okay? And you're like, yes, this is, whoa, that is, it's all looking good right now, okay? And I don't care what you say. It looks like, it's like after a breakup or after something, we feeling ourselves. And we know we look good. We're dressing up better. We're doing all the things, right? Also, because you're getting attention from someone else here. This does look like everyone has eyes on you now. It's like, they're giving single right now, okay? They're giving back on the market. That's what's happening. And you're fucking happy about it. You're like, yep, I'm surrounded by growth. I'm doing all the things. And someone's like, how am I going to get a piece of that? I need a piece of that over there. They're like, so they're low key, they're planning, right? They're like, all right, I know that they have all these other people that want them. All right. But how can I lock this person in? Meanwhile, she's like, my shirt is like, whoa, my pants are like, whoa, this is like, whoa. Right? So, she's just like in her own world over here, like just high on life because things are going good. And this person's like, all right, not sleeping with this person yet, but I got to make this happen. All right. And she's acting like she doesn't pay attention. She's not paying attention to you. But little do you know, sir, or ma'am, or whoever you are, she sees you from a distance too. She's low-key shy. It's almost like, this is like, whoa, whatever. It's more like a front. I won't let anyone see me down any other way. But, I mean, if you're trying to offer, we can fuck. I'm not going to say no. So, there's definitely some attraction there. We have the Magician here. They might think that you're a player, too. Or that you have a lot of prospects. But, you know what's interesting is, every time I'm picking up on this other person's energy, they might have people that like them, but when I'm picking up in this masculine's energy, it's like their mindset is, I just want someone to be with, somebody to love, right? If I can grab the cards. There we go. So it's like they're looking for their person. So maybe they were a player, maybe they were this, like back in the day, or, you know, even when you first met them. But that's not where their mindset is, because this is talking about a relationship, wanting their person. This is the Emperor mode. They're stepping up, right? And then here's the soulmate. They're not really trying to play games, to be honest with you. So they're letting you have your moment. You know, they're sitting there, they're observing, they're letting you have it. All right. But it looks like when they do approach you, and you're going to be really happy about it with the sun, you're doing your own thing. It's like this person knows that they can stand out above the rest, right? But just know, like, they ain't playing around once they do decide to step up. They're like, go ahead, play your little games, do whatever you got to do. But as soon as you're mine, you're mine. Right? So I'm not seeing sex just yet. I'm seeing planning on it. We can pull some cards, though, and see what the energy's like. Yeah, this is like all still planning. It's in their thoughts. So let's clean up my mess for a second. Let's pull the other cards and like see what are they thinking about? Huh? What are they thinking about? I'm hearing, I was born by the river in a little tent, just like the river I've been ever since. It's been a long time coming. Whoa, whoa, but a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, right? So, you have someone who, they've been through some shit, okay? That's basically what I'm getting at. They've been through some shit, and they're like, one more chance. I got a little more fight left in me. Because they just know something's going to change. And it's like, it's been too hard living. Right? You look at that card. But I'm afraid to die. They're like afraid to die alone. And they're like, whoa, a change gonna come. Right? Here's that one more chance of having love. Oh, yes, it will. So what are they thinking? They're in their head thinking about waiting for someone to come through in their life. They need to get laid. Somebody needs to get laid. It's like spending so much time thinking they're not getting laid. See? So much time thinking about it, but like there's no action. No action happening over here. It's been too long. Sitting by the dock of the bay, watching time roll away. Watching the ships roll in, and I'll watch them roll away again. I'm just sitting, resting my bones. This loneliness won't leave me alone. Right? You got someone who's like literally just daydreaming about somebody coming in here. So it doesn't look like for 18 over, unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's a day we're getting laid, but we're certainly thinking about it. So you're just like, when is someone going to come through? Feeling lonely. And it's, the thing is, you're focusing on wanting someone for the long term. You don't want just a fuck buddy. You know, this is like the Hierophant over here. This is like, I want my fucking person. This loneliness won't leave me alone. Watching the ships roll in, and I watch them roll away again. Damn. That's your 18 and over. With that depressing ending. Literally watching them roll away again. Yeah, so we're just thinking about our person and coming in and how we're going to get someone and all that. And we might be planning in our heads. There's someone that you have in mind that you're like, okay, how can I get this person? But it looks like you're still trying to be strategic and trying to figure that out. Meanwhile, you have another person that's like whistle while they work, right? And they're like, I'm lonely too. But I'm not going to let other people see that. I'm going to let them think that I'm, you know, Miss Confident or Mr. Confident, whatever. But meanwhile, you have two people who are both lonely and like yearning for each other. And neither one of them are making a move. All right. That is the 18 and over reading. Let's hit over to our zodiac signs. So we have our 1745. 1745. Alrighty. I'm at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, gonna rock, rock. Oh, Taurus, we're being peppy today. I'm gonna go old school. Use a regular Rider-Waite deck. All right, Taurus, what's the energy for you, my lovelies? Ooh, want to do the before, the past, present, future thing again? I kind of like that. Let's do it. Past, present, and future. Ooh, 3 cards. Okay. So in the past... Oh, I see why the song came through. In the past, we have to start in reverse over here, okay? We were not getting our way. We weren't getting the things that we wanted, all right? We're like, what the fuck? So now you're like, in the present, you're like, okay, I'm going to have to regroup. I'm going to just collect myself. I'm going to go off and do my own thing. I'm going to try to heal. I'm going to try to do all the things, all right? And you're like, I need some enlightenment, I need insights, but I know I can only get that from myself. All right. And now for the near future, we have the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Hello. Aquarius is not up yet, my dear. We're on the first zodiac sign of the list, and we're on Taurus. Okay. So stick around, and we'll get to Aquarius. So Taurus, we have things happening really fast now, okay? Now you're on the move. You got some pep in your step, right? You got whatever insight, whatever insight, thank you, that you were looking for. And now you're like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock. right? So now you have some pep in your step and you're like, all right, handling all your stuff. Spirit is helping you with that, okay? They're coming in and they're helping you. They're like, yep, we did that. So it's almost like they're giving you that pep. I don't know. It's like they're giving you that motivation. Thank you. That motivation that you're looking for. Okay, it's like now you have some type of passion, some type of love that's overfilling, which is why you have motivation. Right? Like you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Also, you have things coming into you that are really good coming in your near future. All right. It looks like things are just full of growth right now. Okay. So Taurus, that's you guys. Virgo, you're gonna be next. Virgo. What do we have going on? We're going to do the past, recent past, present, and the near future. All right. For the recent past, we have 2 cards that came out. And now we have our present and our future. 2 cards also. We'll just make it even. Make another second card. All right, whatever. That's way more than 2, but okay. So, Virgos, in the recent past, woo, somebody pissed you the fuck off. I don't fuck with you, right? So it's like someone pissed you off, and then now you're upset. I can't get words out today. You're upset. You're pissed off. You're like, I don't want to deal. Let's do one more card on insight for that, okay? And you're like, this shit is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. All right. So recent past, something's not working. It's like you reached your limit, okay? So now for the present over here, what it looks like is you're walking in a different direction. I'm going to show you a little representation of what I'm talking about here. Because you have, this is the recent past, and now, oh wait, it's going this way now. The camera always throws me off. Yeah, it's like you're turning your back, okay? And you're offering something to someone else. And that someone else, it's someone who's very nurturing and loving, okay? Someone that you feel, I heard, deserved it all along. All right. So this is, in short, it's an opportunity. This could be someone that you did hurt in the past because something was a secret or something of that sort. Okay. You have the Moon, the 3 of Swords, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, hey, and here we have the 7 of Swords. I know I did you dirty once before, and this could be vice versa. Okay. Maybe someone did this to you and they're coming back to you, but I have a new offer for you. So now let's go into the near future, okay, for my lovely Virgs. And we have the Tower in reverse. So we're once shit was coming down, now we're healing, right? We're rising back up, okay? And it looks like you're trying to give back and you're trying to manifest something with someone new. It's like that person who was there for you in the past, and you're like, I'll help you, I'll do this. It looks like you're trying to give back to them, okay? And you're like, this is who I should have been manifesting with all along. And look, Queen of Cups, it's like you're offering exactly what they have offered you. It's like you're a perfect match, essentially. You have the Queen of Cups that was earlier, and now you have your King of Cups here. So it's like you finally figured out who your perfect match was. All right. Next is Geminis. Geminis, what do we have going on? All right, Gems, let's see what we have going on with our recent past, present, and our near future. Ooh, near future is looking nice, just saying. So Geminis, recent past, we had someone or we had a fling with, okay? We was messing around, situationship, whatever it was. We're going to clarify that real quick. And you were like, I really like where this is going. I think it can work, okay? This is like having a lot of like passion and fire and enthusiasm about a person, okay? Now, in the present, you're like, I want to hold on to this. I 100% want to hold on to this. I like what I see. Mommy like, okay? And however, dun dun dun, there's some drama around because I don't think that you're the only one that, no, you're not late. I didn't get to Libra yet. We are on Gemini. So here it's like dun dun dun. You're not the only one that like you, okay? So let's go into your near future over here. For the near future, we have the Death card and the Two of Cups. Ooh. So we're going to do one more clarification card for you guys, Gemini, to see what's going on. Because there is someone that's making their way downtown to you with the Chariot over here. And it's like, fuck those other people. I didn't like them anyways. I choose you with the Empress and the Nine of Cups and the Judgment card. You're super happy about it. Okay, so in short, Geminis, this talks about there was someone that you were like messing around with, and then maybe they had other people that were interested in them too, but honestly, they don't care about those people. They chose you a long time ago. You guys already have a great connection. You're super happy about it, okay? All right, so next we're going to go to Pisces. Pisces, what do we have going on? All right, Pisces, let's do a shuffle and see what comes up for you. All right, Pisces, what do we have for the, recent past, present, and near future? Ooh, we got the double card in the near future, Pisces. Interesting. We're going to clarify all three of these. So, in the recent past, let's clarify. All right. This is also a situation where Pisces, this could be you or another person. You have to figure out where you fit, okay? But this is a situation where you may have been the other person. You may have been that third party, all right? I'm just going to straight out say it. And it looks like you were holding on to an idea here. But eventually you decided to let it go, all right? It's like, this isn't working. This isn't what I want. So even though it was real and it was fun and all that stuff, it looks like it was doing more damage to hold on than to let go. All right. So I do want to clarify a little bit more because it looks like I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to do anything like that. It's just, you know, it's okay. We're just not a good fit. We're not a good match right now. But now going into your present, like now-ish, okay? This is an offer that's coming into you that makes you happy. It's like a counter offer, all right? It's like you said this to one person, and then now they're like, okay, well, I counter you this. And then you're like, oh, now we're talking. So, so going into that, yeah, and it's like that wait that you had, that wait is over. Now we're talking. Thank you. And part of you like knew all along that this would kind of unfold in a way, but you had no idea how, you had no idea when, but you're like, I don't know, for some reason it just feels like this person's going to come to me. It might not make sense, but I don't know, I can see it, right? So now going into the near future, we have the Devil card, and I'm just going to straight out say it. Y'all have banging sex in the near future, okay? Right? So, but then for some reason, it's like, I kind of feel like this person gives you a counter offer and you like what you hear. I don't know if they're completely done with whatever they were dealing with, though. Because I kind of feel like it kind of blows up in your face a little. Or is it just earth-shattering, there you go, sex. I don't know, it could be either or. But then it's like you get the Four of Wands. It could be earth-shattering sex. How does it leave you confused? Oh, look, more sex. There's something that happens that's different this time. And it's like, oh shit, now what? Now what is the Six of Wands? Now what is you get what the fuck you want? But it's almost like you almost didn't really believe that it was coming at the same time. Like, I don't know. So you're kind of confused. You're like, is it really here? Is it too good to be true? I don't know. The sex just feels so much better now. All right, Aries, we're next. Aries, recent past, present, and I did see that earlier, and the near future. Oh, okay. Okay, so for the recent past, we have the Page of Cups, okay? So I don't know how I feel about that right now. We're going to go into that, okay? And we're going to see what's going on with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. Some of you are having like a falling out with a child of yours. And the reason I'm saying this is because we also have the Five of Wands here. All right, so for those of you who are parents, it looks like it might be a tough day or a tough period in your recent past, you know, in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever, with your child. Now, it looks like, honestly, like you're just going to have to lay the law down, and it is what it is because you know what's right at the end of the day. That's what makes you the parent here, right? That's what gets you the big bucks. And it looks like it does feel like they are your child, okay? It's almost like this person is just like you, for better or worse. And you're like, I can't believe that they would do that, right? This is like catching you off guard and it's getting your emotions up and everything. But you're like, this person's acting just like you would. So now going into the present, here we have the Hangman, so things are just in delay. And now we have Spirit coming in and be like, we'll take care of it, don't worry. We're going to bring you guys back on the same page and remind this person that you were there for them when nobody else was, okay? So Spirit is kind of like divine intervention that's happening here. Spirit's coming in and being like, okay, this is a bit much. We're going to have to come in. We're going to have to help the situation. Now, going into the near future, we do have the Emperor in reverse and the Seven of Swords. So I also want to talk about one more thing with you guys. And obviously this is not going to be for every Aries out there. This feels like a very particular story right now. And this does feel like this might be a situation where the father figure is not around in the picture and it's causing friction between the mother figure and the child. Okay? And it looks like, you know, some anger is getting taken out on someone because they're overthinking, and it's becoming a lot of responsibility on one person to deal with. So obviously that particular thing is not going to be for everyone, all right? That's for, see, I'm talking to like a mother Aries for today's reading. All right. Yeah, so it's like take your time, go slow, and then you'll notice that the situation will heal itself. All right. So Aquas, you're going to be next. Aquas. All right, Aquas, recent past. We have 3 cards that came out for that. Present. And near future. For the recent past, we're a little confused, okay? It's, there's someone that is trying to make a decision. It feels like someone found out about something. There's something that came out to light. You found out some news, whatever it may be, okay? The sun's in reverses. That means the sun is out. I'm coming out. Want the world to know. Want to let it show. That could be relevant, okay? But it also means that some truth is coming out because we do have the Ace of Swords over here. So now someone's like, oh, what the fuck do I do? I'm confused. Let's clarify one more on that. Can we get a little more insight? For some of you, I'm picking up on a few different people. For some of you, it's that you found out someone was sleeping with someone. Okay. For others of you, you found out that like a best friend of yours is interested in you and you had no idea. Okay. For those of you that the best friend is interested in you, or a good friend, whatever, is interested in you, I see that being a very good thing and you should probably consider that. Okay. Let's go into, see, it's unexpected. Into the present, like, holy shit, I wasn't expecting that. All right. If something really catches you off guard right now and you're like, I got a choice to make and I don't really know what the fuck to do. So it's just like a phase of confusion, Aquas, right now. And it's kind of like, well, I don't really trust anything now. It's like everything I knew has like went to shit. for better or worse, okay? You're like, I thought we were just platonic, for those of you who have a friend that like you. And now it's like all of that's being turned away. But I do see you considering to take an offer, okay? Like you're being open to it, but it's like you're going to have to go slow. You're going to have to take baby steps, okay? So now going into the near future over here, we have our Queen of Pentacles, okay? And with our Queen of Pentacles, this talks about things in your past didn't go the right way. So it's like, all right, well, if I accept this offer over here with your Four of Wands and your Ace of Pentacles, I really want us to communicate with each other about this. Because remember, you just found out something. So obviously communication wasn't there, okay? And now you're like, well, this needs to happen. We need to be on the same page here if we want things to change, all right? So Aquas, it looks like you're finding out some shit. And it's like you're being open to communication with someone in order to see some type of different outcome, okay? So now we're going to go to Cancer. Cancer. Recent past, present, and future. A lot of cards for the future. In the recent past, it felt like things were moving too fast. Like, holy shit, I couldn't even get a grasp on it. I wasn't grounded. I wasn't ready. All right? And it looks like there was communication coming from everywhere. I don't even want to engage in that communication that's coming from everywhere. And it looks like because I wasn't grounded, I didn't have a good foundation, that I may have even lost some money along the way. It looks like I really needed something stable and it wasn't there, something reliable and it wasn't there, okay? So now going into your present, it looks like, again, still not grounded, so that might be some, indication that might be time to do some grounding, Cancer, okay? And it's saying that I might not be making the best decisions for myself right now, okay? We have the Fool in reverse, which usually does indicate someone being a little careless or making some careless decisions at the moment. And it really comes down to, see, like not having clarity on the decision here with the King of Swords in reverse. It's hard to make a decision on whether to stay or go, or whether to make some, the right choice for you if you don't have all the facts. And I feel like don't jump the gun here, okay, Cancer? So now going into the near future, yeah. It's like I see you kind of going through the same cycles all over again, and it really comes down to one thing. You're not grounded, okay? And what does that mean, Priscilla? What does it mean to be grounded? It really just means that you don't have a level head at the moment. Because maybe you're dealing with a lot of stress, or you're trying to do too many things at once or whatever. It just means that you need to center your thoughts a little bit better so you can make a more clear decision about your future, okay? Because what I see here is whereas in the past, you may have had better discernment, and now it's like you're kind of just accepting offers left and right. It is what it is, but you kind of forgot everything you learned, at least right now. And it's saying that because of that, it's like cycles kind of are renewing itself. And things are still moving too fast. It's like you got to slow down. Okay, you're doing too much. You got to slow down. I also see that either you're like stalking someone online, or people are stalking your shit online. I don't know. It doesn't feel like healthy, okay? So it's causing some anxiety at nighttime. You're not really sleeping the best. And I really want to go back to the money thing. It looks like you might be losing some money right now in the near future. So please be careful and really just trying to like woo-saw your energy. That way we can kind of flip all that energy back around, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have more insight about money coming in for you, okay? Let's go to Capricorns. Oh my god, this camera's so far away. What up, Beeps? All right. All right, Capricorn, we're going to go into the recent past and the present and the future. For the recent past, it kind of feels like someone was giving you breadcrumbs, okay? It kind of feels like you were getting the short end of the stick here, all right? I don't really like that too much. You do have that in reverse coming in. It's like, yo, what is it my turn? All right. And now we're going into the present and it's like, I'm hurt. All right. So, gang, gang. So it's like, I'm hurt. It's like, I'm tired of being the last one for everything. Okay. And it's like, every time I try, it's like, I'm getting a fucking page giving me little offers. This is literally feeling like someone's giving you fucking breadcrumbs. It's like, oh, is that what you have to offer me? Hello, how are you? It's like, this is all you have to offer me. So going into your near future, it looks like you're being a little disappointed with what people have to offer. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this one because this card does also talk about that you have 2 full cups behind you, but you're in the near future. It looks like you're not at the state where you're able to physically see that yet, okay? It looks like that you're going to have to take some action to go in a different direction. Also, you're going to have to learn how to say no to people a little bit more, okay? This talks about if you want some change, if these people are giving you breadcrumbs, fuck those people. If they're giving you breadcrumbs and they're constantly giving you the short end of the stick, cut them off. Like, seriously. This talks about you walking in a different direction and saying no, learning to say no, and taking action to things and people that are not only going to make you happy, that are going to give you exactly what you're offering back, okay? So we just have to change your perspective. Like, fuck those people. So, next, what do we have? Leos. Recent past. Present. And near future. Why does everything keep going back to the past, Leo? I don't know if you saw how those were falling. They kept going back over here. And that might be like your life in general right now. You feel like everything just keeps going back in a big circle, okay? So, recent past, we're in our feels, all right? Gang, gang. We're in our feels, and it looks like we just don't have a hold of shit. It's like, Spirit, are you here to help me out? Like, I need help. I'm confused. Money is, like, not fucking here right now. There's shit that I'm doing on a down low that I shouldn't be doing. All right? Like, where are you at, though, Spirit? I don't understand right now. We have your 5 of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. It just looks like timing is not on your side on any sense in the recent past. And more than anything, it looks like you're trying to find answers and you're not getting them. Okay, you're trying to find guidance and you're not getting it. So now going into the present, we have the Ace of Wands over here. We're going to clarify that. It's like, I got to take some action. It's like, if Spirit's not it's like money is still not coming in. So please save. So money's still not coming in. I got to do something. I can't just sit on my ass, right? I can't just sit here and cross my legs. That's like not going to work. So it's like, even if I got to start from scratch all over again, it looks like I got to put myself in situations I never thought I'd be in, okay? And so, listen, let me just tell you, if you're struggling with money and you never thought you see yourself working at fast food restaurants like that, let me just let you know, these fast food restaurants are paying the same thing nowadays that people went to school for, okay? And are pay, like, just... There's so many options out in the world right now. Sometimes we just have to get out of our own ego and our own pride and have doors open to us in different ways. So maybe you do work at McDonald's. It doesn't matter. And like, no shade. All right. Like I said, those people are making like $20 an hour. Props to fucking them. Like, I commend you all. I really do. So the point is, you might have to do something where you makes you feel a little uncomfortable. So, and this is directly affecting your finances and work, because in your near future, I do see you getting a new job here. And it does look like it is a little harder work than you're used to. But it's just time. It's time to take action. You just got to do it. In the end, I do see that you're going to be happy about it, okay? And it is going to help you plan for a better future. So, yeah, suck it up, buttercup. Gotta, like, put up the cuffs and go to work sometimes. It's all right. It happens to the best of us. Happens to all of us at some point in our life. All right. So, Libras, you're going to be next. Let's give you a shuffle. There's a card that's flipped. I see you. Hilarious. She said, I will work the fucking corner before I do that. At least I get some enjoyment out of it. Libras, recent past. Present. Ooh. Okay, Libra. And future. Okay, Libra. Oh, shit. Good energies, good energies. Let's see. Recent past, you was pissed off, my dears. All right. So, in the recent past, we have our Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody was like, fuck this. Fuck you, and you, and you, and you, and the spirit guides over there too. No one's on my team right now. Flipping a desk over. So, someone was pissed off, okay? All right, I don't know what happened. I don't know why. It looks like you were just tired of feeling like you were losing every battle, okay? It looks like you were just feeling defeated, and you were like, in so many ways, okay? Feeling defeated in so many ways. Mentally, spiritually, financially, all of it. And you were like, I'm over it. Over it. All of it, okay? Yeah, see, they're all in timeout. So now, going into the present, thankfully, we have a shift happening, okay? Going to the present, we have the Sun and the Six of Wands, which is like a huge shift from what I just said. So we're going to go into that and see, like, how did you get here? How did you get here? Right? So, yeah, because you don't trust anything right now. You're, like, super guarded in the present. But it's like good things are coming to you anyways now. It's like, okay, spirit is bringing it to you. It's like, okay, this person's being a brat, but they have a point. That's kind of what it feels like. So maybe we should like sweeten their pot a little bit. Right, exactly. Work that corner. So, that's what it's like over here. It's like, Spirit's like, they're being a brat. That's what I keep getting. But they're right. Therefore, we have your Nine of Cups, the Sun, and the Six of Wands. We're going to give them what the fuck they're asking for because honestly, they do deserve it. All right. So now going into your near future. Oh, I didn't even see that there. Going into your near future, we have your Ace of Cups, the Magician, and the Page of Cups. It's like, do you have to start from scratch again? Yes. Yeah, seriously. It's like the tantrums, but yeah, it's working. It looks like it. And then we have the Sun coming out again. So it looks like Spirit is now on the same page with you. You're like, okay, maybe we gave them like a little bit of a rough time. Maybe it was a bit much. So now they're bringing stuff in constantly in your near future, okay? And things are coming in fast. So don't be surprised if you get filled with a bunch of ideas right now because Spirit is trying to like help you with getting you what you want. You manifested this. You made this happen. Let's be real. It just looks like you just have to start all over again, but it doesn't even matter. It's a fresh start. It's a whole new world, right? So I guess good job, Libras. It worked, right? You're getting it all. You're also feeling better physically too. I do want to point that out. It does feel like you're physically healed or healing or at the end of your healing phase or something like that too. Okay. Saggies. What do we have going on? Recent past, Saggies. I'm starving. Side note. We're going to do that again. Recent past. Okay. Saggies, your energy's all over the place. Present and future. Your future went right back to the past, which is interesting. Saggies, are we having like stomach issues? I was perfectly fine doing your reading, and then like, I don't know, I just feel like you might need to eat. I don't know. Something's going on there, Saggies. But let's go into your recent past. We have the Fool here, okay? I have an idea. I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm going to make this work. Okay? So let's go into your idea and see what that's about. Page of Swords. You have an idea about how you're doing things online, specifically, to get money, specifically. Okay? And the Empress. We have, yeah. And it's like it kind of came out of nowhere, or the idea came out of nowhere, or something like that. But it looks like in the recent past, like money had gone down or something like that. And you're like, okay, I need to think of how I can make this happen again. So it looks like someone either converted whatever they're doing online, or they're just doing something different of how to make money online, period. Okay. This is a holographic. This is one of my first decks. I'll put a comment in if anyone's interested in it. Of the link for it. I don't know why I felt like saying that. Maybe it's a Saggy thing. Maybe like that's it. Maybe like you figure out a way to like sell something online. I don't know. So anyways, going into the present, now we have all these options, okay? Now you have all these ideas, and now you're like, okay, now I have to figure out which is the best idea for me to go. Because now I have all this passion, I have all this enthusiasm, I have this motivation. Now, which one is the right one? Most of them are good, but obviously not everyone's going to be great, right? There's always going to be a better option than another whenever there's two. Right? So now going into the near future, the better option, even if on the surface level you're stressed the fuck out and you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm losing sleep. I should be doing this. Like there's stress happening. There's anxiety happening. Right? That's what it feels like. So it looks like the best option for you, what's going to give back to you, is whatever you're listening to your intuition about, okay? Whatever you feel like you're guided to do, whatever is not, like, you shouldn't have to think about it so hard. If you have to think about it that hard, it's probably not the option for you. So the point is, whatever is going to give back to you is whatever it's like you're naturally going to gravitate to anyways, because you're listening to your intuition, okay? So bottom line, listen to your gut feelings. New ideas are great ideas, so make sure we pay attention to that, and go off of like how you're feeling versus the logic on this one, okay? All right, Scorpios. All right, Scorpios, let's see what's going on with you with your recent past, thank you, and your present. And your future. Future took a little bit to come out, which is funny. So I'll go into that in a second. So in your recent past, we have the Page of Wands. So let's see what that's about. We're going to clarify over here. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? And then we have the Knight of Swords. So there's a few things happening here. Either you weren't being truthful about something that you wanted, or someone wasn't being truthful with you about something that they wanted, okay, Scorpio? And it looks like we kind of talked about this the other day with you guys too. It's like someone just wanted what they wanted and they didn't think of the consequences, right? And it's like tunnel vision. And due to that, it's like you didn't have all the facts straight, you didn't have all the answers, you didn't have all the things. And I just kind of feel like in your recent past, it didn't really work in your favor because things were moving too fast, okay, with that Chariot there. So now going into your present, it looks like you, because of that, and you thought that you had such clear judgment, right? You're like, I knew what I wanted. I knew it, right? Now you're questioning everything that you know. All right. So now it's like you have your High Priestess in reverse, and then we have our Eight of Swords here. It's like, well, I thought I knew then, and it wasn't the right thing. So now, like, how do I know if what I know now is the right thing? We're like feeling stuck. Okay. So now going into your near future, I said it took a while for it to get there. What's interesting about that was that you have the 10% reverse. It means like you're also being impatient still, because being impatient is kind of what got you in whatever mess it was in your recent past. Now being impatient is kind of getting you, I don't know, what is it getting you in your near future? Six of Cups in reverse. You do have the Wheel of Fortune, but it's like Queen of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Sun in reverse. Oh my God. The Five of Wands. None of these cards are good. It's like being impatient is not what you want to do right now. Okay? Bottom line. That's the easiest way I can put it. It's like Spirit is almost testing you. That's what the Wheel of Fortune's about here. Spirit is testing you to they want to know that you're going to make the right choice. But the thing is, again, you're not listening to your gut feelings, because you're like, how do I know if what I know is the right thing to know? And at the end of the day, that's not really the problem. The problem is that you're just doing everything too fast. And that's why things aren't really working out for you. So, as my advice for you as your reader is to make sure you take your time in things. That way you can get more clarity and know that whatever your answers you're looking for and everything is the right choice, okay? So guys, that's going to be your reading for today. I will see you tomorrow around the same time, 2:22 p.m. Eastern time, around that time, because I'm never really 100% on time. And yeah, timestamps will be up very shortly for angel messages, 18 over, and when we start the zodiacs, okay? Also, if you want to join in our candle service, it will be December 23rd. You're welcome. It'll be December 23rd, and if you want to like participate in the poll that we're taking, what you want to focus on, prosperity is currently winning, but you can totally join in. All right, so that's your reading. Until next time, bye.